Hopefully this doesn't look too funky. Oh, wow. A little funky looking. There we go, that's our defend button. Okay. Oh, right, I gotta click. Yeah. Okay. That's how I set things. Our items are basically reset. Test. Seems to be working. But the game does not seem to be picking up. Problem I'm having is it doesn't seem to be grabbing the audio. Let's see if this works. Okay, hopefully we're getting some game audio now. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how that works. It looks like I'm getting some game audio though. That's still probably still pretty loud. Let me bring it down a bit more. Drop it down to 30. See how that does. Okay. Should be a little bit better now. Okay, still really loud. How about bring it down to 40? Should be much quieter now. Okay, let's do that. This character will give you a bottle in exchange for the big pose that are out on Hyrule Field. Oops, that is not the button. Here we go. God, it still sounds... Hang on, let me see if I can... Oh, here we go. Okay, you might gotta imply it before it'll actually change. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, this one of these poses I can't do anything about right now. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Well, that's the thing. I'm actually capped out on the microphone volume. So the only thing I can do is turn the game down. It could be that the mic on these things isn't as strong. I might have to go back to this mic, but we'll see how this goes. Unless, hang on. Unless this mic is still being used. Okay, that explains it. Alright, that should sound a lot better then. Yeah, I thought it was this mic, but it's actually this mic, and the mic was just over there. So it should be better now. Okay, cool. Alright, we're back at the ranch. I'm gonna see. I don't think I did this already, where basically I freed Epona. Turn it up a little bit. Let's try that. Let's go back to where we were at 30. See how that's better. Okay, we'll give that a try. Ah, A button. There we go. It's funny how different this game looks on 3DS compared to the original. Okay, we're gonna keep it at 30 for now and see how that is. So far, it's running okay. So that's a nice thing. I think it was running fine before, though. Honestly, it's just it just might have looked a little funky. Okay, we'll see what's going on here. Where is our buddy Luigi, whose name is not Luigi? I can't remember his name. Oh no, it's Malin. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone, places have been ruined, and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo, that's his name, is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly, so there's nothing I can do. If only I could play their favorite song for them. Hint, hint. Ingoigi, exactly. Alright, let's go find him. He's going to have me run a race against the horses. Or against his horses. Oh, is that him? No, it's chickens. Chickens. Yeah, here he is. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? If you pay me 10 rupees, you can ride. Ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? Approach the horse quietly and stand by its side. Press A to mount up. Use the control stick to make it run. Once it starts running, press the A button to tap it with the whip. It will speed up. I have no qualms about abusing animals. What are you talking about? What do you want to jump over a fence? Accelerate and hit it head on. If you try to jump over a fence at an angle, the horse won't like it, and it won't jump. After the horse comes to a complete stop, press A to dismount. Have fun! Thank you so much. Okay, where is Epona? There she is, although she won't come near because I haven't played her song yet. What was the music? Whoops. There we go. I know what it sounds like, I just don't remember what button's associated with what note. There she is. I mean... There we go. I think you have to actually do like a couple of loops and jumps before he'll challenge you to a race. Maybe you just have to talk to him while you're riding. Uh-oh, I hit the time limit. You say anything different? Don't listen. Alright, I got about 175 rupees, so I got the time to, like, mess around. Will she still run from me? Don't run from me, I gotta play for you again. It's funny, you get half the money back if you do the big jump. Little jump's not worth so much. Okay, let's go talk to him. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rupees? Do it. My rule of thumb is go until you have one left and then wait, because then it resolves faster and she doesn't slow down as much. But I'm ahead, so it hardly matters at this point. You also want to kind of try to keep an interior race line, which is just in general a good idea. Oh, I destroyed him. It wasn't even close. Sorry, Ingoiji. Shoot! If the great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation, hey, you. How about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. Uh-oh, here comes the super cheating. Gotta get on the inner race line. There we go. God, he is being mean to that horse. Ooh, it was closer, but I still won. What is up with that horse? Is that Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I bet it on the race and lost. Shoot! Ha ha ha! As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Oh no, now we live here forever. Well, that's it. That's the game. No, you can jump this fence. Bye. Don't do that for real. Horse's legs are not all that. Yeah, roll credits. Yep, and now Epona is your horsey for the whole rest of the game. Oh, just going through that bit in Ocarina of Time. Now I am curious, where am I in the trading minigame? Have I not started it? Maybe not. Well, we got Epona, that's the important thing. Let's go to Kakariko Village. You actually need Epona to get to Lake Hylia now, but we're not going there just yet. First, we are going back to the village. The village is basically the new settlement. Earlier, Hyrule Castletown was like not populated by Redeads, and was a place that you basically went to town and what have you. Now Kakariko Village is that same settlement. So yeah. Oh, finally get our hearts restored. And in case you're wondering, if I were to go back to the ranch, that's fine. Like he's now not evil anymore, and Malin's okay. Everything's good now. Oh, this is the Skulltula house. We look this way because of the spider's curse, but since you destroyed 16 spiders, the curse is starting to weaken. Did the kids who returned to normal give you any rewards? You should know that the only way to become very rich is to destroy many spiders of the curse as possible. Good question. I guess after losing so badly and like his dirty trick failing, he just decides to reform himself. It's kind of, you know, I mean, it's such a small side story to the game, so like it's not the most believable, but he's just like, oh, I've lost this badly. I'm sorry I was bad. I'm going to be good now. You know, that sort of thing. Please save my other brothers, too. I'm sure they will give you something a lot better. Will you do it? Oh, okay, I guess I already got a reward from this person. Anyone else got anything? Now, these spiders will attack you, but only if you attack them. So, as long as you don't, then they just wait for you to take out other Skulltulas. I think because it's nighttime, I can't do stuff here. But since it is nighttime, maybe I can do the hookshot thing. Go visit Dampe. Kakariko Village Graveyard. The graveyard. Heart-pounding grave digging tour. Tours are canceled until a new gravekeeper is found. We apologize for any inconvenience. When you come here as a kid, he has this thing where like he'll basically just wander around the graveyard and he'll dig where you tell him to. I think there's a piece of heart or something here. But yeah, not much overall. I'm sure there's a purpose to the pose, like the small ones. But like, I don't think there's a whole lot there's not enough purpose to merit actually like getting them. Ghostumless. Well, families too. I think is it I do this? Spooky. Oh no, effects. I don't guess it has to be nighttime. I just seem to remember him leading you actually to this spot. There we go. Royal Family's Tomb. It's hard to do this now because I don't have a projectile weapon. I just have my S word. Well, she's got something of note here, but let's go in this doorway first. Oh, more redeads. Did I say a bad word? I didn't mean to if I did. I wasn't thinking. There we go. One shot. Ouch. Those do a lot of damage. Oh man. Okay. I'll be careful. That's bad if I didn't even realize. Wait, is this where you get the Song of Light? I think I already had this. Yeah. Did I never do this? I guess I didn't, huh? Well, there you go. Yeah, the Song of Light is how you change from day to night in this game. The Sun Song. Well, there you go. And that also works on the redeads. You can stun them so that they don't attack you. So if I were to play it real quick. Yeah, now they're just gonna sit there. Well, you still want to hit them big. Don't want to mess around. Alright, so that was not where I needed to go. Yeah, you killed me, huh? Oh, it's you. Did you try to play the Sun Song? Like I told you before, with that song, you can turn day to night or night to day whenever you want. When you're in darkness, that song should bring the sun's light to you. You should try it. Okay, so... what is it, daytime, or is it getting close to daytime? Or... the viewers. Well, you know how it is with streams. Alright. Alright. So it's daytime now. I should be able to start the trading quest. You brought a new type of miniature cuckoo. Call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy. Late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? They make them very happy to crow cuckoo, especially when it wakes up with a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me. After a while, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try it? Yes. You borrowed a pocket egg. A pocket cuckoo will hatch from it overnight. Be sure to give it back when you're done with it. Yep. So that starts this adult trading quest, which leads to the sword that I like, the Bigoron sword. A long time ago, there was a man in this very village who had an eye they said could see the truth. Now, usually you have to train your mind's eye most strenuously to actually see the truth. But this fella, no. They say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now. Yep, the lens of truth is down in the well. You have to do it as the child. Which actually I have another song I can learn now that I'm in the future. Or in the present? Or the older time? Yep. 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 Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to go this way. Gave me some hearts before, but not being a little more stingy. I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dambe the Grave Tinker sinking into his grave. It looked like he was holding some kind of treasure. Bah! Ha, ha, ha. Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castle Town, he's become even more timid. Alright. What's this house now? Oh, this guy. Yeah, we're going to be using the cuckoos again. Look at him. The man with the beard. I think he was fired from his job at the ranch. He's always just lazing around, morning, noon, and night. He's an awfully carefree guy during such hard times. All people have hardships in their past that they would rather not found out about. No one found out about. Look at that bearded man over there. I'll bet even someone like him has had his share of troubles in the past. Yeah, when the egg hatches, I'm going to be using it to awaken him, so it's good to know where that is. Oops. Please, with tell me that's with the different options. Sell me the contents of a bottle. Oh, here we go. Here is our. Welcome. We can purchase goods. We don't really need anything right now. Welcome. Potion shop is anything that can fit in bottles, it looks like. Really, in this game, nothing beats fairies because they always heal you to full. I mean, milk is good for the early game, but you can't beat the fairies in the late game. Oh no, I need to go to the windmill. If I can remember how to get there. Can you see it from there? Something happening on Death Mountain. This dragon is eating all the Gorons. Please help them. Should we believe what Sheik said and go to Kakariko Village? That's where I am, so I guess so. Got a piece of heart. Grrr! I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr! It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up! What? You've got an ocarina. What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came in here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. The Song of Storms. Yeah, this is a temporal paradox right here, because he teaches you a song that you play in the past, but at this point in the game there's no way you will have played it because you haven't learned it yet. And this makes the windmill spin faster. I wonder if I can do it during the day. I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can pull the grave site, if I can find the right one during the day. I want to say it was one of these, but I don't think you can read them. I think you can read them. Or did I just start pulling them like at random? Seems very disrespectful. Oh, nope, that was it. Okay, well there you go. Oh, yep, here he is. Okay, that was it. Hey, young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Ow, okay, he burns me. What a jerk. Exactly. I don't have to beat him, I just have to keep up with him. I hear the redeads. We made it. The time of this race was 1 minute 9 seconds. Hey, young man, you are very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Found the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that can cast out to hook things. While holding one of the command buttons, you can aim with a control stick and release to fire. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. Oh, this is a Song of Time block. Well, before we get too into it though, let's... Here we go. And we'll just do this. I'm gonna use one. I wanna put milk in there instead. Alright, let's go back. What you can't see what I'm doing, but it's the bottom, it's just the bottom screen that I'm interacting with. It's funny that that's such an important song in the game, and then for the rest of the, as far as like gameplay use, it's just for moving blocks. Oh, here's where we get our piece of heart. Oh, hey, that was a full one. All right. It looks like we gotta wait a little bit longer for our chicken to hatch. Is this our game room? Oh. Gotta play our, oh, I think it is. Yeah, the shooting gallery. You wanna play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. Okay, this is a game for grown-ups. Hyrule's famous shooting gallery. Take aim at the targets from that platform over there. Can you hit 10 targets? You get 15 shots. Draw your weapon with B. Are you ready? Go for a perfect score. Good luck. Oopsie. Oh, I'm bad at this. Too bad. Practice hard and come back. You want to play a game? Yes. I'm gonna try again. Ah, they come in a different order. Alright. There we go. I think I got it this time. Oh yeah, there we go. Wonderful, bravo! Perfect! Here's a fantastic present. Oh, just big rupee? Come on. I thought I got a piece of heart or something. Nope, just big rupee. Okay. Oh no, I failed. Oh. Okay, so now I have the hook shot. I can go I can go to the forest temple now since that's what I needed. And it's pretty cool. Like, it'll send you... Oh, I'm too far. Try now. Really? Oh no, it just doesn't work on the tree. Okay. Well, it sends you to things. Alright, Epona. Let's go back and visit the ranch. I want to do the trading minigame first so that I can use the Bigoron sword for the whole adult section of the game. Adult, he's like 16. Older, older teen. But he's still called Adult Link. And you can, this is one of the few places you can actually enter with Epona, is the ranch. Yep, here he is. He's not evil anymore. He's not wearing his frilly collar. Hi there, how are you? I'm Ingo. I feel so honored to be allowed to work here. He's completely changed his tune. Maybe Malin will have some insights. She's still in here. She is not still in here. Well, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Bye-bye, fairy. Yeah, he's frightened. That's fair. Moo! What a nice song. It reminds me of the pasture. That song makes me feel so good I can produce a lot of milk. Have some of my refreshing and nutritious milk. You got long milk. This milk is very nutritious. Use it with the buttons. You'll recover 5 hearts per drink, and there are 2 drinks per bottle. Yep, it's a thing. Now, I like the 2 drinks aspect. It's like 2 heals in one shot. I think she's probably out on the field. I'm just gonna check here too, just in case. But yeah. All right, come on, Epona. There she is. Yep, and you hear her singing now. Thank you very much for the other day. I haven't even asked you your name yet. Really? Claymore! That's what I thought. You're the fairy boy from the forest. That was years ago. Do you remember me? You do? I'm sure it was you because Epona remembered you. Oh, I have to tell you about Mr. Ingo. He was afraid the evil king might find out that Epona had been taken away. It really upset him. Yeah, I misremembered. He was scared. But one day, all of a sudden, he went back to being a normal, nice person. I can't believe it, but peace is returning to this ranch. It's all because of you. I owe you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Claymore. So, yep, that is what happened with Lon Lon Ranch. Man, I would really like to see this section of the game being expanded more. It's funny, I've been watching a lot of Zelda videos and looking at like this game and then the next one in the child timeline, Twilight, not the next one, but the close after one, Twilight Princess. You start in like this area of the world that's near where Kokiri Forest was, and then it's like a community of ranchers that suggests that this Link ended up with Malin and started a family down in the forest, and that's what led to that community being down there, and then the events of Twilight Princess happened. I thought that was kind of neat. Okay, what was it? Yeah, that's it. Just gonna advance time until the egg hatches. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to go wake up Talon. And then start the rest of this trading quest. I don't think I need any more health, yeah. Don't even need money right now. He was in here, as I recall. Snoring loudly. Alright. Chicken time. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Did you save Malin? Thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yeehaw! Yes, it is Chris Pratt. Alright. Where is the chicken lady? She's going to be out here. Please make this cuckoo happy, okay? Oh, your cuckoo looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cuckoo, if you're interested. His name is Kojiro, and he used to be my brother's cuckoo. Its a blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Yes. You returned the pocket cuckoo and got Kojiro in return. Unlike other cuckoos, Kojiro rarely crows. Take Kojiro to location marked with the triangle on the map subscreen. You may find someone there who knows this bird personally. Oh my. So they're basically outright marking on the map. That's good because I don't remember where he was. He's in the Lost Woods somewhere, but beyond that I don't remember. So now we are going back to the forest. And it's very sad because the Kokiri are in hiding now. It's just a bunch of Dekus. But we'll see very shortly. Man, Twilight Princess is definitely like a much more polished and modernized version of this game. It's like even though this is a more recent update, it's still pretty much showing its age with a lot of the aspects. That's why I always prefer remakes when it comes to when you get enough time away from it. And I feel like a lot of these 3D remasters, it's like they didn't quite go so far for me to call it a remake, although some people might argue they are. I actually could use some Deku sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get a Deku stick out of them. I think he has to actually dive into the shield before he'll stand up. Really? Huh. Well, I don't remember how to make it happen then. They kind of are. Octorok. Okay. Let's just make for the next area then. I'm not super worried about Deku sticks, so even though they are useful for puzzle solving. I don't need them in the short term. So here, no, this guy's the one that sells beans, it looks like. No response. We should get his attention. Is this the guy? Yes, it is. Kojiro, why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means... You must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay. You got an odd mushroom. A fresh mushroom like this is sure to spoil quickly. Take it to the Kakariko potion shop. Hurry! The location is marked with a triangle on the map subscreen. What are you waiting for? Go now! Now we make for the exit. I don't have a problem getting down. Alright, I have a Epona, which is going to help a lot. I'm not going too terribly far. Alright, come on, Epona. Gotta hit the road. Easy peasy. Oh, this is the classic Kakariko music. Okay, I believe the shop was over here. Yeah. Oh no. I gotta go to the back shop. The secret shop. Here she is. Sniff, sniff, sniff. What a mysterious smell. You must have something. Well, that fool! He had to go into the forest, I see. Here, give it to me now. If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I have ever produced. However, this poultice will not work on a monster. You receive an odd poultice. You don't know what's going on, but this lady and that guy... But take it to the Lost Woods, the location of the young punk who wanted it marked with triangle on the map subscreen. They say that there's no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. Alright. This one doesn't have the same time limit, but we'll make our way back all the same. Yeah, the trick is not to be moving the control stick in any direction. Excuse me. Alright, Epona, here we go. Back to the forest. Yeah, while you're on horseback in the Hyrule Field, the big pose will come out, but if you don't have the bow and arrow, there's no way to take them out, since you don't get mounted sword combat in this one. Alright, we're back to nighttime. Not that it really matters for most of the locations. I honestly don't remember how to get them to stand upright. Ouch. Oh, here we go. Ah, okay, so I have to jump cut them, and then I have to horizontal cut them. Alright, we're gonna try that one more time before we go back to the Lost Woods. See if I can get a Deku Stick. It's gonna be a pain. There we go. Alright. It's only one, but hopefully it'll be enough. Oh, rock to rock. Alright. Now, as I recall, he didn't make it, but I think we still have to go see him with the medicine. Yeah. That guy isn't here anymore. Except for the Kokiri, people who come into this forest end up lost. They all become Stalfos. That's why he's not here anymore. Only his saw is left. Hee hee. Okay, so she still wants the medicine. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. Yes. You returned the old poultice and got a poacher's saw. The young punk guy must have left this behind. Yeah. Take it to the place marked with triangle on the map subscreen. Someone there must have use for a saw like this. Hehe, are you going to become one too? Hehe. Foreshadowing. Claymore does become a Stalfos. Okay. So I gotta go to Gerudo Valley with this. I'll take another Deku Stick, sure. This is a saw. There's a guy who was building back in Kakariko Village in the past, and I guess something happened to it, but he's now at the Gerudo Valley, which is where Ganon originally comes from. So I'm going to head over there and give him his saw so that he'll go back to building in Kakariko Village. And he'll give me something else for this trading side quest. And I don't think there's really anything stopping me from going there. At least Epona, I think, unlocks a lot of paths for you early on. I mean, obviously there's some things I can't do without some of the items from the dungeons, but I think at least I can go there. Oh, what's a Stalfos? That's like big skeleton monsters. I'll point one out if I see one, but they're not super common. in this game at least. Alright. I know this is about where it is, I just have to find the exact entrance. Yeah, compared to like Twilight Princess and some of the later ones, there aren't that many locations. Has some great music though. Doesn't seem like you can make this jump, but you totally can. In fact, you have to have a opponent for this part. Yeah, they have to make it a cutscene jump. Right there he is. I'm a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all my workers are gone. They say working as carpenter isn't cool, and they went to Gerudo Fortress to become thieves. Hey you, if you're going to the fortress, do you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? See if he'll take the saw first. Hey, that saw, it's mine! But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My Bigeron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw? Yes. Good, kid. Thanks. I'm sorry I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway. You traded the poacher saw for a broken Goron sword. Visit Bigeron to get it repaired. Bigeron's location is marked with the triangle on the map subscreen. I think it was the implied extramarital relationship going on with the potion lady and the kid who was the cuckoo lady's brother who ended up in the forest. Alright, but we are going back to Kakariko Village for now. This is the hardest part, getting on this plank. Alright, here we go. Yeah, kind of messed up. There's definitely some points where it's like, it's there if you're looking, you know? And that's one of them. Yes, indeed. Yep. Alright, and to get to where we're going, Bigeron is literally at the top of that mountain. So I've got to climb. Yeah. I got to climb the whole thing and then get to the peak to go talk to Bigeron. He'll tell me about what I need to do to fix the sword. Which is what at the end of this thing. So that's what I'm wanting. I'm not too far along. I believe all I need to do is I talk to him, I get his eye drop prescription, I go visit the eye doctor, and then I go bring the prescription back to him. And that's, oops, right. She can't go into Kakariko Village. And that's it. Oh, I see what you mean now. I'll try to keep it out. But yeah, it's getting to be that time of day. Okay. And I don't think I have to go into any like super hot areas to do this, so I don't have to go and get the Goron. I don't have to get any the Goron tunic for this part. I wouldn't think so. I mean, maybe if it were like that for a long time, but it's already getting blocked by the window a little bit. So it's not going to be a super huge thing, I don't think. I mean, it's usually covered when it's not in use, so that's double protection right there. I believe the Gorin village. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So Gorin village is that way, so I need to go this way to get to the peak of the mountain. The mountain summit. And Link, unfortunately, or the older team Link doesn't really have a good answer to the rocks coming down, so I don't think they actually make you worry about that at this time frame. Or they do, they just don't have them auto hit you like they do as the child. Ooh. Good. I have a projectile weapon now. Even if it's just the hook shot. Can I hit any more, or am I... Nope, I can hit one more. And then after that, I just gotta dodge him. But it looks like it's fairly clear on the way up. I know this can work because I used to do this, so let's see. Back in the day. Okay, so he should be over here, if I recall. Yeah, okay. My brother opened a new store. It's Medigoran's blade store. However, I am better at making blades. Hylian carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying. That broken knife is surely my work, but I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go see King Zora. Please get me the eye drops. Yes. You checked the broken Goron sword and received a prescription. Go see King Zora. King Zora's location is marked with a triangle on the map subscreen. Okay. So here's a problem. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. I believe you need blue fire to get blue Zora, or to get the Zora King freed. Well, he's still like moaning. It's a very large Goron. He's just gonna be doing that for the whole time I'm on the zone. Yep, you're in such pain. That, it looks like a bomb thing. Why, yes it is. All right. Now, the question is, does this guy sell blue fire? Or am I gonna have to get it from the iced cavern early? I think he'll just sell it. So let me just check real quick. Oh, closed. Alright, let's try that again. I think he does. Yeah. 300? That's mean. Okay. I'm going to the blue cavern. The ice cavern. My cap isn't 300. I need the... Which one do I have? Bomb bag. Does it even tell me which rupee thing I have? I guess I have the base. I thought they started you at 99, but I guess I'm misremembering. Yeah, I'm capped at 200. And you get the big rupee bag, or the bigger rupee bag will cap you high enough to buy the blue fire, but I can't just buy it, so I gotta actually go to the ice cavern. Alright, let's go. Thankfully it's not far from the Zora domain anyway, so I think this is as close as I can get. This is totally how rivers work. Diagonal edges. All right. Music stops completely when it's nighttime. But this one did another thing. It's like I feel like Twilight Princess did a lot to improve this game. Oh yeah, the frogs aren't here on the adult timeline, or the older teen timeline, to come back as a kid. Okay. Camera's helping me out a little bit. I'll remember it one day. Here we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the King's Chamber is going to be frozen. So I won't be able to give them the prescription. Yeah, okay. So I gotta get some blue fire. Which is in the ice cavern. Normally you don't do this until you're ready to do the water temple stuff. But I don't think I have to go too deep in there to get the blue fire, because that's part of the puzzle solving aspect. Yeah, this is the area where Jabu Jabu is. And there is the ice cavern. So just gotta, ouch. Just gotta get over there without losing our ice. Some platforming in our adventure game. There we go. Some cool music. Atmospheric. I'm so good at this. Here we go. Try that again. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Nope. There we go. Well, there's more then. Where are the other? Oh, there's one. There we go. Alright, which way? Let's go that way since it's unlocked to us now. Yeah, the puzzles get harder in the later game, which is the everything going on in the older teen section. Whoopsie. Which this is a little mini dungeon that I'm probably not. It's not like this point in the sequence. Oh, good. There we go. Okay, so I have to go further further than this room. Ah, bits. And yeah, probably I should have more hearts and I should have more tools than the game wanting me to be at this point. But it's okay. This is what I needed. This bit right here. This blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something, but how could you carry it? Hey, Raven Kaito. Really? Yeah, it's a good time to be playing Zelda with Tears of the Kingdom coming out soon. You put a blue fire in the bottle. This is a cool flame. You can use it with one of your assignment buttons. Alright, so now we're out of here. It really does. That's why I feel like the 3DS version is the definitive version. So that's why I went through the trouble of getting the 3DS emulator working and all that good stuff. if I remember how to get out of here. I think it was just literally that. Whoopsie. I think it was literally just this way. The nice thing about it being assigned to a touchscreen button is it's very hard for me to accidentally push it because I'd have to get on the mouse. Oopsie. Oopsie. Well, I don't know that I would call this like great graphics, but it definitely looks better. I mean, it's still last gen. If you think about the 3DS as a last gen handheld. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point. Here we go. All right. You know, it's just nice in general. The fact that the Ocarina is always on there, you don't have to assign it to a button that you press, and just a lot of things are streamlined. Okay, let's free this guy. I've been doing okay. A lot of changes. A lot of changes have been happening. But I'm now settled in. I've got my little drum throne, which I did not have the last time I streamed. So I'm a little bit higher up than I was last time. This is new. I don't know if I've streamed with this before. So yeah, I've got my VR rig, although streaming with it has proven to be a problem. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Probably get new components so it'll be flat streaming, you know, for the foreseeable future. Alright, let's talk to him. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. Oh, I wasn't planning on that, but okay. You got a Zora tunic. This diving suit is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. If you wear it, you won't drown underwater. Well, don't really need it right now. Or ever. But I'm going to do this part. Oh, this is where... Eye drops. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the Lakeside Laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? Yes. I think from now on they're all timed. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get on Epona and make for it. Be quick and take it to the Lakeside Laboratory, marked with triangle on the map subscreen. Alright, here we go. And yeah, sure, I'll put on the Zora tunic real quick. I was on gear. There we go. So I'll be blue. Dabba dee dabba die. There we go. It's funny, I actually really like the Zora equipment in the later ones. In this one, though, I tend to wear the Goron one when I get it. So I'm going to get that one. Probably not this session, but not too long in the future. I'm just going to let the river carry me. I think, oh, it will not carry me from here. Let's go from here. Actually, there might be an even faster way. Will it let me warp? This can get me in trouble. I'm not sure if this will work or not, but let's see. Oh, this is not where I thought I would end up. No, no. Not at all. Okay. 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 Alright. Okie dokie. They did do this for Majora's Mask. I think I can still make it. It's just going to be a lot harder now. I don't have Epona, which is very bad. But I might still make it. Actually, no, I can call her. You can call her from anywhere. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now I just have to remember her song. But yes, they did do a 3DS remake of Majora's Mask, but that remake unfortunately is problematic. So I do consider the N64 version to be the definitive version of Majora's Mask. And a lot of it has to do with like the physics of that game. When you're your Deku form, like your jump behaves a certain way and your dash behaves a certain way, and then the way you skip on water is different. Like you maintain your momentum versus you don't maintain your momentum. It's you can still finish the game. It's just a lot wonkier than the N64 version, in my opinion. So I would consider the N64 version to be definitive for Majora's Mask. All right, here we go. Lake Hylia. Oh yeah, I would have needed her anyway. You can't get in there without her. Okay. Lake Hylia. Taking a risk here. Okay, good. 30 seconds. I think I'm gonna make it though. All right, let's park myself. So I can make a quick escape. And then we're gonna give this guy. There he is. What? He's here. This is him. Okay, here we go. Oh wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I'll cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. Eh? What? Those are for making Bigeron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. I was going to eat that. Here it is. The medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young. You can do it. You traded the eyeball frog for the world's finest eye drops. Take them to Bigeron before they go bad. Hurry to Bigeron at the location marked with triangle on the map subscreen. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Epona. Yeah, this is the tough one. Whoopsie. I forgot about this thing. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, the marked path lies to you because there's a fence right there. There we go. Oh, there's a big Poe. I just can't do anything about it right now. And I'm not worried about a return trip, so I'm just going to jump off. And then we're going to make for the mountain. Alright. He seems like he runs so slow. I've been playing a lot of Hyrule Warriors, and in that game you book. But yeah, it feels very slow by comparison. Alright, don't have time to fight you spiders. You jumpy insects. Don't have time to dodge a rock. That was a close one. Okay. I remember the way up. Probably. Ooh. Didn't remember that happening. Okay, going up. And then just following this path. Getting through the explodey part. Gotta take out the spiders. I think I got it. A minute's gonna be fine. Just don't want to eat any more spiders. I can target him from here? Huh, I would have thought that's too far for Z targeting. Or L targeting in this case. Alright, here we go. Bigger on. Here's your eye drops. Give me my sword. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. Sound effect because they don't have a model for that. Wow! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait. Just wait patiently. Bigeron sword. You got a claim check for it. You can't wait for the sword to be completed. I forget how many days you have to wait. Which is to say how many times I'm going to play the Sun Song. I'm going to walk in here. Now this place is normally too hot unless you're wearing the Goron tunic. But I'm going to go ahead and just play the song. Play the music. Alright, here we go once again. That's 2. I'm going to do it 6 times, because I think it's 3 days, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, that's 3. I think if I had actually spent 3 days in this volcano, I would have died, but the game doesn't care. That was 5 or 4. Okay. I think that's enough, but I'll check. Your sword is my finest work! You handed in the claim check and got bigger on sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break. And yeah, you'll find out why I call him Clavor. Is he not doing the... Yeah, just to the left always. Okay, there it goes. Alright. And there's actually not that many fights where they make you use the Master Sword. In fact, I think there's only one. So this is just going to be my sword for the whole game. So all that time that you saw me blocking with a shield, forget it. That's done. Shield doesn't exist. It's only this sword now. Shield? What shield? I could duck. That's the crouch button. The crouch and stabby button. But that's it. Which, funny enough, is a way to speedrun this game. Is normally the jumping slash does double damage, but if you follow up with the crouchy stab, it does the same damage of your previous attack. So that's how people use that to speedrun. And you can only do it with the Bigoron sword or the Deku stick because that's also two-handed. So it's fun fact. Although I think if you use the shield when you're not Z targeting, it'll also crouch like that. So I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I believe there is a cow in this village. I'm gonna check. I think it's through that secret hole. I don't know if I can get in there without a chicken though. I don't know if there's a handy chicken I can just grab. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah. I'm not worried about it right this second. Let's go to, let us go see our friends at Lon Lon Ranch. Audio's getting a little wonky. Alright, off we go. And then we're actually going to get to the game, I promise. It'll be time for the actual Forest Temple like I promised at the beginning. Because we already got the hook shot, so all that's left is actually going. Is it? Alright. In that case, we'll just get to the temple and then call it there. So the next time will be the actual Forest Temple run. Yeah, it has been a while since I started. We can call that a stream. Alright. Now, I do intend to start this again. I just don't know what my schedule's going to be yet. There's a lot up in the air right now, so it's going to be a bit of a play it by ear kind of situation. And unlike what I said before, it's going to be a lot of flat gaming, just because like what I've learned is that both VR and streaming take up a big chunk of your processing. So I would have to either get a separate streaming device, which honestly is probably what I'm going to end up doing, or just really beefing up my computer, which I'm probably going to have to do both. But, oops, I'm going the wrong way. But that's kind of what it's looking like going forward as far as what my stream is going to be. But yeah, for now, Zelda's a big thing I want to finish. And yeah, and actually that's one nice thing about looking into getting a separate streaming device is that'll make it easier to stream Switch games. Maybe I'll be able to stream Tears of the Kingdom. That'd be pretty cool. I'm going the wrong way again. Yeah, it's real soon. I want to say it's next week. Like, it's real soon. I don't know the exact release date though. Honestly, what I'm more excited about in the short term, the new Spider-Man movie's coming out, which obviously I'm really excited about. And then What was the other thing? That is true, but we won't talk about that. The other thing is Street Fighter 6, which is going to be coming out early next month, so that I'm also really excited about. And I'm probably going to be playing the single player, since it's going to be kind of a big deal in that one. And this sword just tears them a new one. Get more Deku sticks though. Yeah, without a shield to reflect their bullets, I have to basically pick another method of attacking them. The hook shot works. Yeah, the reach is insane. Oops. Don't do that. Okay, yeah, actually go where I'm gonna go. I kind of like how the Bigoron sword has a separate scabbard to the Master Sword. That's new to this version of the game. In the N64, that wasn't true. Like when the sword was sheathed, it looked just like the Master Sword. But in this one, you can actually see it even when he's not holding it, and the scabbard's different. So it's really cool, I thought. Just a little detail they added for the 3DS version. So yeah, it definitely feels more friendly to me, who prefers the Bigoron sword as my main sword during the adult time. And just like before, we can use the music to decide which way is the right way. Oh, we got Skull Kids down here. Yeah. Who do you think you are? That Kokiri-like clothing won't fool me. I promised Sari I would never let anybody go through here. If you want to see her that bad, I'm gonna need some proof. If you're really a friend of hers, something you could only have heard from her. Not that she would ever be friends with a grown-up like you. There it is. That melody. Saria played that song all the time. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Kind of trying to remember. Okay, here we go. Oh no, this is right. The Sacred Forest Meadow. From here on, we'll be taking some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use L targeting to always look in the proper direction. Once you view a set, hold down the L sidestep. Boa. They're smaller than I remember, but also very annoying. Don't climb out, just be at the water. Thank you. They look tough, but man. That is a pig monster? I don't know. Wild warthog? Okay, now he's showing me his back. So I can shoot him. Or not. You have to drink some milk in a second here. Exactly, Pumbaa. That's right, they were called Moblins. Yeah. This is the Ocarina of Time version of Moblins. That's funny. Yeah, this is the only point in the game they are in, which they were associated with the forest before, so it makes sense. Back in the day. Shooshed him in the back. Yeah, one shot and they're done. Let's drink some milk. Actually, we might be able to get a few hearts. No moblins here. Any moblins here? Yes. Oh. Can I just chop him? Yeah. That works. He's going the other way. And the audio is getting kind of wonky now. Is there not one on this side? Seems clear. Okay, how about this? I hear a Zelda. Where is it? Okay, now it's on this side. Might be up on top. Oh, there. Just like the boomerang, you can use the hookshot to grab the tokens. Alright, and there's a great fairy fountain here if you need more fairies, but my fairies, I'm still good on fairies. I'm so good at this. Yep, let's try that again. And yes, they can. Alright, here we are. And this is where Sheik is going to teach us the Minuet of Forest. Yeah, the Bigoron sword has a bit of a curve to it, which is pretty cool. Not very practical, but pretty cool for a fantasy game. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. Man, this song gives me the feels now because of Orca Mind. Yeah. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. The only hard thing about the 3DS version, it's a little bit harder to play the Ocarina songs. But that's pretty much it. Like, the buttons are a little less intuitive in my opinion. You have learned the Minuet of Forest. Claymore, I'll see you again. Alright. And yeah, anytime you see this pedestal right here, that's going to be a teleport point. And so anytime I play the Minuet of Forest, it'll bring me right here. And you have to have the hook shot, not only to get past the moblins, more than likely, but also to get up to here. Do I have to be closer? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this will bring you up to the entrance of the Forest Temple. Oop. Music here is really cool. And it's funny because this is actually part of the dungeon. I spent so long here when I first did it. These enemies are a lot harder without a shield. But I gotta teach you one thing. This game doesn't expect people to use the spin attack as liberally as I use it. This actually beats a lot of enemies. If I can do it. Here we go. Oh, now I'm having trouble. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, they have the reach is a problem, and then the spin attack is a problem in a lot of cases. Like they're designed to block some attacks, but that one they're just like, I don't even know what to do. And they'll eat it. I think it's because it's got hit boxes at a longer range. Oh, hey, there's another skeleton. Yeah, the way they did the music. Okay, here's one thing about the N64 version I like. And I get why they changed it. But I wish they took another crack at like writing a proper song. But all these dungeons will have like some kind of like cultural inspiration. And it's usually just some subtle thing. But it's not subtle in the old fire temple. It's actually quite overt. And so what they did was they changed it. They took it out. They took out the chanting, I should say. And instead they replaced it with like a less, I don't know if I'd say curated version. And I really wish instead they had just rewrote like a different song, or like did some different chanting or something like that, instead of just take the chanting out and call it done. But it is what it is. Like they redesigned the mirror shield because of its real world implications, but they didn't fix the music. They just kind of reused some assets from the Shadow Temple and then made it kind of more atmospheric, which, you know, it's okay. Something like this, which is what we're getting in the Forest Temple, it's much more present, even though it's still atmospheric. I don't know. We'll talk about it again when we get to the Fire Temple, but I just wanted to point that out now, since like we're talking about the temples and their music. That was one nice thing also. Ocarina of Time was the first one to have different themes for their different dungeons. Before, back in Link to the Past and Link's Awakening, and then the original game, of course, they all just had the one song. And it's funny, those establishments that were done during Mario also have kind of maintained, for the most part, and at least with the new Super Mario Brothers series, where you have like your, you know, couple of different themes and you just reuse them. Ever since this one, Zelda's kind of been a much more of a location-specific music themes going on, which I think is really cool. Anyway, we're going to call it here. Thanks for dropping by. Next time we will do the Forest Temple in earnest. But until then, fair winds in your travels.